Most investors are not actually investing, they're guessing. And the scary part is most of them don't even realize it. The difference between a professional investor and an amateur comes down to one thing: data. Not emotion, not someone on social media, not what someone on social media said, not price per square foot, it's data. And most people were never taught how to actually read it. That's why people overpay. That's why the flips fail and the investor loses money. And honestly, that's why so many people stay stuck. My name is Vanessa Taylor, and I'm a real estate investor, realtor, and co-creator of CompSmart REI. And this channel is not about fake luxury, fake motivations, or pretending every deal is amazing. This channel is about learning how to think like a real investor and how to protect your money, how to analyze those deals correctly. We want you to stop making those emotional decisions with six-figure consequences, because real estate can absolutely create generational wealth, but it can also destroy people financially if they don't know what they're doing. And what I started realizing over the years is most people are making massive financial decisions based off incomplete information. I started seeing the same mistakes over and over again, people buying properties because someone told them it's a good deal. Agents are pricing homes based off the one random comp, and investors are using the price per square foot like it's the holy grail. But people keep crossing maybe those major roads for comps or comparing completely different neighborhoods and ignoring location psychology, ignoring buyer behavior, ignoring the upgrades or even the market shifts. And then they wonder why the property doesn't appraise. The flip just sits on the market and the numbers don't work. And honestly, a lot of people aren't failing because they're lazy. They're failing because nobody ever taught them how to actually analyze real estate. This is where professional investors think differently. Professional investors don't look at the property and ask, do I like it? They ask, what does the data say? What are the buyers actually paying for? And how does location inside the neighborhood affect value? What happens if the property backs up to a busy road? Or what happens if it's on a cul-de-sac? Maybe the upgraded finishes versus a builder grade. What happens if inventory increases? You have to ask yourself these questions, because professional investing is not guessing, it's patterns, it's recognition, it's psychology, and it's understanding behavior. And once you learn how to read data correctly, you start seeing things other people completely miss. And for me, this became bigger than just real estate. This became about protection, protecting your family, protecting your future, protecting your business, right? We want to protect your money because the one bad deal can hurt people financially for years, and one smart deal can completely change a family tree. That's why I'm so passionate about teaching this, because I truly believe confidence comes from competence. When you understand how to analyze deals correctly, you stop operating from fear. You stop chasing the hype, and you stop needing someone else to tell you what to think. So this channel, I'm going to break down how to run comps correctly, how investors analyze deals, and how to think like an appraiser, how buyer psychology affects value. I want you to spot red flags before other people. I want you to build wealth through real estate the smart way. We'll talk flipping, rental properties, market trends. We're gonna talk about business, protection, and strategies, and building long-term wealth for your family. We're gonna have real conversations, real strategies, and real education. If you ever felt overwhelmed by the real estate and confused by comps, or unsure how investors actually make decisions, you're in the right place. Once you learn how to understand the numbers and stop guessing, that's when you start moving differently. You start investing with confidence, you start protecting your future, and you start building wealth intentionally instead of emotionally. So if that's the kind of investor you want to become, subscribe to this channel, because this is just the beginning.